a basketball purist, and Greg, I know you do, one thing you gotta love watching is great ball movement.
Which is something both of these teams take pride in. It's always fun to watch guys be unselfish with the ball and look to make each other better.
And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 slot. Now Garland following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Hardaway kicks to Harris. That 3 off the mark.
Absolutely tenacious guy. Stuck right on him defensively. Bothered that shot.
That's good by Mitchell.
He will be unguardable if he starts making shots consistently from this distance. Turn the lights out.
Now here is Harris. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
With the step back. Mitchell kicks to Strus. And here's Garland for 3. Good on the triple.
Wow, a lot of distance on that jumper by Darius Garland. Nice.
For Detroit, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. And last season, Max Strus hit that ridiculous 59-footer. Remember that, Doris? That was to beat the Mavericks.
How could we forget that shot, Kevin? It was the second longest game-winning buzzer beater in league history. And what gets overlooked, Strus was 5 for 5 from deep in the last few minutes of that game.
First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Strus passes to Garland. For 3, Mitchell.
Wow, how about the defensive effort from T.H. Jr. Tim Hardaway doing work.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That is his first foul of the game.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Takes a step back. Mobley wide open. From outside, off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Fires the 3. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for 3.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. is known as a scorer. Knocks down the long-distance look right there.
In the corner, it's Mobley. The 3 from Garland. Buries the long-range jumper. Garland's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for Cleveland. Cunningham against Garland. Out to Thompson. Hardaway from outside. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. For 3, Mitchell. They get the rebound. Allen, a screen on Harris. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebound, Detroit. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Harris. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Accepting more and more responsibility over the years. Harris recognizing how good and valuable he is offensively on the backboard.
And it's Strus missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
A costly foul there. He'll shoot 3 free throws. And Greg, the Cavaliers in recent years establishing a defensive identity.
They do a great job of locking down the paint, Kevin, forcing teams to shoot over the top and just vacuuming up those misses.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Cleveland. Okoro comes in for Max Strus. Jaden Ivey, he's checked in for the Pistons.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Tobias Harris, over the course of his career, has played a lot at both forward positions. He says, I'm comfortable playing both of them. I'm not big on the position thing. I'm versatile. Kevin, he's just a basketball player and a very, very good one.
I would agree, David. I know you like him. We like him as well. A very skilled one at that. Thank you very much. And here is Hunter, following the 3-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Here's Ivey. And another 3 for Detroit.
And if Ivey can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Garland the pass to Allen. Garland kicks to Mitchell. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. When it comes to the game's elite scorers, Doris, Donovan Mitchell is certainly on that list.
Kevin, there's no question about it. He's a proven playoff performer, a natural leader who doesn't mind a team leaning into his scoring ability. And the beauty is he can do it in a lot of different ways.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Evan Mobley's checked in for Jared Allen. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. And a different look here for the Pistons. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duren. Thompson comes in for Harris. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dennis Schroeder subbed in for Cunningham. Now Hunter after the missed three from Dennis Schroeder. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. First free throw is good.
An athletic forward with a versatile skill set. Hunter has also proven he can come up big in big moments.
Javonte Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. Now, here's Ivy. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Thompson, shakes him. Hunter grabs the miss.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Pass to Green. Beasley with the steal. Goes up. Mobley with the block. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And guys, looking at what you've seen so far from the Pistons, what do you think?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And Detroit, looking at who they've got. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Malik Beasley out there with the Sar Thompson. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard. Here's Ivey. Schroeder outside. The putback planks. The putback jam. Cavaliers trailing. Back to Hunter. The tray. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Now here's Beasley. No scoring in this one. To the paint. Stewart in the corner. And the 3 ball is good.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling 3-point opportunities.
Green inside. Ivy defending. Hunter, no one around him. And another 3 for Cleveland. Doris, it's great to see the excitement that surrounds women's basketball currently, isn't it?
It's great, Kevin, that these incredible players with a high skill level are being acknowledged, not only for that skill, but the quality of play, the competitive spirit of these women. They have worked as hard, and they should get as much recognition.
And here is Green, after Malik Beasley made that last 3-pointer. Mobley misses. Fast break Detroit. Stewart with it. Now Green defending. Stewart passes to Thompson. Here's Ivy. Schroeder with a screen on Green. Stewart in the corner. Ivy, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. In the corner, Okoro with it. From deep. Good, and Green picking up the assist. Okoro's got himself on the board with 3 there.
This is something they could really use from Okoro, guys. Has to hit enough threes to help stretch that defense. I think they could have gotten a better look right there. And he just a little over-anxious, I think, to get that shot off.
And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Javonte Green. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Holland, he's checked in for Asar Thompson. Now, here's Hunter. He's got 8. Clock at 6. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shoots a fader. The rebound by Ivy. Detroit's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Stewart. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Mobley kicks to Strus. 1:53 left in the first half. Outside Garland. A kick out to Mobley. Shoots the three. Hunter no good. The Pistons trailing. Here's Holland, and it's Beasley in the corner. Now Ivy. They set the screen. Stewart in the corner. Schroeder outside. Oh, that's blocked. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Jerome. And a switcher also for Detroit. Fontecchio's checked in. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. Schroeder against Garland. Mitchell outside. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Allen's checked in for Thompson. And it's Mobley in for DeAndre Hunter. Then for the Pistons, Hardaway's checked in for Jaden Ivey. And it's Cunningham in for Dennis Schroeder.
What a terrific play by just a tremendous all-around player. This guy makes it look easy.
Lets it go. Detroit, no good that time either.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
He was all alone on that one. And now a 7-point Cavalier lead.
Who says the mid-range is dead? If the defense gives it, Darius Garland will take it.
Fontecchio passes to Holland. Can they get it? Detroit, no good that time either. Cavaliers have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Mitchell in the corner. Pass to Garland. He takes it in. Strus setting the screen for Garland. Just 5 to shoot. Mobley finds Mitchell. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Hardaway, that's a two-pointer. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so is Cleveland, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. We come back right after this.
Ready for the fan half-court shot. Give me a beat. They're measuring up the shot.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game here, guys, from Darius Garland.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center. That's the group starting the second half for Kenny Atkinson. They grabbed their own miss. A kick out to Mobley. Strus against Thompson. Garland dishes to Allen. Lets the three fly. Garland no good. Pistons trailed by 7. Doors when the Cavaliers made the trade for Donovan Mitchell. Darius Garland then began to do a lot of his work off the ball.
He had to, Kevin, and he made no secret of the fact that this was an adjustment. When you are accustomed to being the primary initiator, moving off the ball takes time. But to his credit, he's adapted beautifully. But do not allow Darius Garland to get dialed in from 3, especially in the corner.
Duran with the screen on Mobley. On the wing, Thompson. Pass to Ivy. Harris setting the pick for Ivy. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Garland. And the call will be against Harris. That's his first foul. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for the Pistons.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 8.
On defense, Detroit. It's a 10-point game.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falls.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thanks. Obviously, the Pistons in the midst of a long rebuild. 2 seasons in a row at the bottom of the league standings. Last season, they had the worst record in this once-proud franchise's history. That counts the record-setting 28-game losing streak that they had. It's pretty clear that this could be a long road back to redemption. Kevin?
Yeah, could is the operative word. This could be indeed. David, thank you. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Mitchell, and another miss by Cleveland. Hardaway kicks to Harris. Launches it. It's good from long range. Harris has got it back down to single digits for the Pistons.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 7. Jacks up a 3. Cleveland moving it around. A 3 from Garland. Off the mark, only his second miss in 7 attempts. Hardaway finds Harris. Back to Hardaway. Out to Harris for 3. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. And now just a 4-point Cavalier lead. Pass to Strus. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Strus has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Harris inside the line. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And whenever Harris is aggressive like this, I think it's for the best because he has that ability to attract contact.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Hunter's checked in. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. The drive by Mobley. Pass to Mitchell. And here is Hunter. Back to Mitchell. Takes a 3. Detroit with the rebound. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Hunter. Garland against Ivy. Mitchell looking it over. Fires for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duran's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And stolen by Mobley. The wide-open look here for Garland. Drains the jumper to finish the break. Garland's got 5 points in the quarter.
What a game so far for Darius Garland, and he's just getting started, folks.
And the Cavaliers get another bucket right there. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Cavaliers?
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
36 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Mobley. Mitchell outside. 6 on the shot clock. Hunter the pass to Mitchell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Pistons trail by 9. Back to Duran. Out to Harris from outside the arc. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
And so far, Harris is having his way on offense. The defense just has not found an answer for his energy on that end.
Mitchell outside. Back to Garland. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Looking good. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
3 tenths quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Tim Hardaway Jr. Thompson is out there with Jalen Duren. Then it's Cade Cunningham. And it's Waters in at the small forward. Out to Wade. Pass to Jerome. Duren against Hunter. To the wing right side. Fires from deep. Jerome, good. Jerome's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Okiki's checked in for Cleveland.
Number 3,
Pass to Jerome. It's deflected and stolen by Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
Here's Okiki. Fires the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Okiki's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. Knocked loose. Cunningham passes to Waters. Strus with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Garland against Thompson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That'll be his second foul of the game. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Okiki. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart checked in for Duren. Tobias Harris comes in for Asar Thompson. And Ivy subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Garland kicks to Hunter. 6 to shoot. Kicks it out to Garland. And Cunningham with the block.
Oh, great anticipation by Cunningham, managing to get his hand on that shot. Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance.
Pass to Jerome. Off target with his 3.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Bounce pass from Ivy. Slam home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And one of the best guard finishers, Ivy, relentless when attacking the rim.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Jared Allen's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Ty Jerome.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
The Cavaliers leading by 13. Strus passes to Allen. From downtown. And it's Strus missing. Pistons have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Cleveland's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Garland against Cunningham. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
When you're not in rhythm with the 3-ball, why do you keep firing from there?
Cunningham finds Ivy. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
3-point.
You know Ivy loves to find that shot. The defense has to be more careful with him at the arc.
Here's Cunningham, and Harris wide open. He shoots, will not go. This is off the front line. For Cleveland, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Cavaliers.
I think the attitude was very impressive. Definitely a competitive game, and they fought through it each step of the way.
Absolutely. They put on a tremendous performance in terms of the effort and intensity. This was a well-deserved win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Darius Garland.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Garland kicks to Mitchell. 18 feet out, and they pick up 2. And the Cavaliers lead by 10.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Hardaway, no good. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Disappointing day for them. Let's see if they go down with a fight.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. It's off. And so it's Cleveland taking care of business in this one. Some good moments throughout this one.
impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting...
Oh! Wow! Are you kidding me?
Gotta love his confidence taking that
An
one.
absolute bomb!
Man.
Count it! Pass to Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. The rebound by Atlanta.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And a deep three from Garland. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Atlanta's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Daniels. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good. Daniels has got 5.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot. That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Okongwu, no good. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
The three from Rizachet. Mobley grabs the board. The Cavaliers have gone 0 for 4, missing their first 4 attempts. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. The Hawks have gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Young misses. Young's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. For 3, Allen gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
That is far beyond his usual range. Wow, Allen catching that stretch big fever.
Pass to Johnson. Young against Garland. Lets the 3 fly, and Young is good for 3. He has 6.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul of the game. The Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in, and the Hawks making a change here as well. LeVert's checked in. From deep, Mobley. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. LeVert with the ball. Guarded now by Mitchell. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
So tough to negate LeVert's wingspan when he's in attack mode. It's one of his deadliest characteristics.
2 shots.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the strike. And you look at the history of the Hawks. Brent, they've won 1 NBA championship. That was back in 1958.
Yeah, B.A., tough for people in Atlanta to even recognize that because the team wasn't there in 58. They were in St. Louis, and they were led by the great Bob Pettit, who was one of the first really impressive, agile big man of his era.
Yeah, a complete offensive player. Daniels can set people up, and he can knock down shots.
And finished off by Hunter.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Hunter on the wing. Fires for 3. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Hunter. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
With the game on the line, Ice Trae is dangerous man. Young said, I've been owning the moment my whole life. That's what I do. I've worked too hard to be afraid of the moment. Brian?
Well, Allie, it definitely shows in his play. It's great stuff there. Thank you. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. Here's Daniels. Misses the 3. Used the pump fake well, but he couldn't capitalize. And here's Hunter from the arc. Hits a 3-pointer. Hunter's got 5.
Well, the footwork for Hunter there was really solid, able to catch and shoot.
Johnson a screen on Mitchell. And here's LeVert for 3. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
3 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
LeVert passes to Young. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Okoro is checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Capella screen on Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. Hunter with the rebound. The Cavs trailing. Here's Garland. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup. Garland's got his second basket.
Garland is so small that if there's a little bit of room, he's going to find a sliver.
Capella can't get it to go. Okoro outside. This one for 3. Capella with a rebound. From deep, Johnson. And he can't get that one. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Well, not only that, but you love how unselfish they've been to start this game. That's going to get all the guys in a great flow and feeling good. So moving that ball around and scoring off assists, it's a nice way to play.
DeAndre Hunter is out there with Isaac Okoro. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Javonte Green. And it's Mobley in at the center position. That's the group for Cleveland getting going in the second.
Nice pass by Reese Shea. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Hunter, good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
The Hawks lead by 6. And here's LeVert for 3. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 8 rebounds in the game. And here's Green from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. The 3 from Reese Shea. They get it back. Pass to Niang. Fires from way outside. Oh, count it!
It's just, you just don't practice that. What is that?
Here's Hunter. And all around the rim that time before dropping. Hunter's got 9 points.
Well, because of the handle right there, he got the defense to hesitate, and Hunter hits the pull-up.
One place Clint Capella really knows how to throw his weight around is on the glass, Brent.
Yeah, it's been a little while, BA, since Clint Capella has led the league in rebounding. And, of course, that was a little bit different offensive system, but he has the size and the instincts still to go up and get the ball off the rim or from lob passes to be effective inside.
The shot by LeVert, no good.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the bloopers, right?
Atlanta leading by 4. The 3 sinks it from distance. He has 7.
Some agile offense from LeVert, finding a way to get his shot around the coverage.
Here's Green. And it's Niang with the rebound.
You'd like to see more effective ball movement there.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Fires away from way outside. Atlanta gets it back. Fires from way outside. Fires away from way outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. The 3 from Okoro. Pass to Green.
2 minutes.
From deep, Mobley buries it from 3. Mobley's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Remember when big men shooting threes were as rare as a Sasquatch, and now those big guys are everywhere.
The 3. Hunter with the rebound. Cavaliers trail by 4. The 3 from Okoro. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got 5 rebounds in the game. Man, the pass to LeVert. 3-pointer. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Ooh, he dialed that one up from long distance. Okuro's got 6.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Niang outside. Back to man. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 9.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Okoro outside. Down low. Pass to Jerome. Launches a 3. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Man with it. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Niang. The 3 is up. That shot missing. Pass to Mobley. Here's the 3. He can't get it to go. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Hawks on top. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot drums. They're thinking about the shot.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is George Niang.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's a Kongwu in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And this is a star-driven league. But talk about the importance of role players, Grant.
Oh, B.A., a lot of times they're the ones who carry the day. You know what you'll get from your stars when the X factor ignites. That can make the difference. Really good passing wing. Risache isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
And Mitchell launches it from deep. The rebound by the Hawks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Fires from way outside. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball.
Cavaliers ball.
Second half getting started. About a minute played. Poke loose. Now Young with a steal. Here's Daniels. Guarded by Garland. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Allen. Cavaliers trail by 6. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams. But Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys. And he hasn't really had that.
There's Young with the 3. Connects from downtown. Young's got 9.
And that's where Young is just so comfortable. He lives well beyond the three-point line.
Garland, no good. The Hawks lead by 9. Here's Young. He's got 9. Fires away from way outside. They get it back. Back to Johnson. Fires the 3. It's not going to go for him. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Mitchell misses. The Hawks have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Here's Risache. Yet to see a basket. Knocks it down from distance. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
Yeah, that's what Risache is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter. A good one at that.
Pass to Daniels. From the arc. And the Hawks with another 3.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Three-pointer. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in, they're working, they're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. Outside Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He just keeps firing from distance. I know he's trying to heat up, but at what cost?
Daniels misses. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. 15-point game.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Daniels. Takes the 3. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 11 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Mobley with it. Back to Mitchell. From deep. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Mitchell can't get that one to fall. From behind the arc. Oh, Mitchell with a triple.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
Here's Daniels. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Daniels has got 20. For 3, Allen. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will...
It's the fourth quarter.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Atlanta leading by 15. They've got Darius Garland. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Thompson. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Jerome in a 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Jerome, no good. And the Hawks shooting only 38% from the floor. Not great. Strus grabs the miss. Well, the Cavaliers shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Tristan Thompson is one of the best offensive rebounders in the NBA. So to do that, you can't be afraid to throw your weight around.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Jerome. Nance, he's checked in for Atlanta. Krejci comes in for Bufkin.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Niang. Over Hunter. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Atlanta?
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
Pass to Krejci. Now Niang. Here's Nance, defended by Thompson. Puts up a deep 3. Nance can't get it to go. The Cavaliers trail by 18. And there's Thompson on the assist by Strus.
Thompson shoots such a high percentage on the inside. Most of his shots coming around the rim.
Nance, the pass to Krejci. Nance with a screen on Porter. And here's LeVert for 3. Hunter with the rebound. Hunter's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Porter with it. Nance covering. They grab their own miss. And the layup is good off the glass. Thompson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, that's what Tristan Thompson does best, just working the glass and working the D over.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
There's the steal. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Nance. Johnson comes in for Mann. Daniels is checked in for LeVert. And it's Trae Young in for Krejci. Now Young with a steal. Pass to Niang. And here's Johnson. From deep. Sends it home from three-point land. And the Hawks lead by 19.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let them get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
A different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Mobley comes in for Hunter. And Mitchell subbed in for Darius Garland. Risache, he's checked in for the Hawks.
Excellent defense from Mitchell. His coaches and teammates appreciate his hard work.
From deep, Johnson gets the three to fall. And that's a double-double for him now.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line.
Garland's checked in for Cleveland. Back to Young. We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And he gets it to go off the front iron.
I don't know if any shot's a good shot, but Trae Young willing to take any shot he gets.
Strus with the bucket.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. And you got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Daniels misses. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Garland finds Mitchell. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Yep, that one goes. The Hawks have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. Mobley with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last. .133 left in the fourth. The three from Risache. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Hawks.
One area where they set themselves apart today, their aggressiveness in getting steals.
It really hindered their opponent all game long. And of course, it helped spark their own offense.
And so it's Mobley with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. Trailing by 19. Garland with the ball, and it's Young picking him up. Throws it up high. Mobley, no good. And for Atlanta, they're shooting about 43% since the fourth quarter began. Up the floor. Oh, deflected. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Daniels, covered by Mobley. Daniels passes to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Young. Launches it from deep. Offensive rebound. Here's Daniels. Back to Young. Fires from way outside. Strus grabs the miss. Lays out. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. This one was... Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. teams are fierce rivals.
Oh, yes, they are, B.A. I love playing in these type of games. I mean, the fans are extra loud. The players are fired up. This will be fun.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at the 5. Duren, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defense.
Drops in the 3.
Yeah, defensively, if you come off someone, Young will find him.
Hardaway with it, and it's Young picking him up. There's Cunningham with a 3. Counted from distance.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
About a minute played here so far in the first. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Cunningham. Fires from deep. Okongwu with the rebound.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Staying the top pick in the 2021 draft, Cade Cunningham. He's made major strides the last couple of years, but what have you seen from him?
Well, he's a big guard who can both score and create shots for his teammates. I think this guy is a winner.
The Hawks have gone 1 for 3 so far. Pass to Daniels. Young from long range. Nails it from beyond the arc.
The deep ball from Young. He only needs a little wiggle room to feel comfortable firing away.
Outside Hardaway. Cunningham on the wing. And there's the lob. Duren finds Cunningham. Out to Thompson. Over Ricochet. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Atlanta's gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Young way outside. The rebound by Detroit.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Yeah, it seems like everybody's jacking him up from way out there these days. You want guys to stay within themselves.
Now here's Young. The kick out to Johnson. Young against Hardaway. Clock at 6. Young, the pass to Johnson. Johnson a screen on Harris. The 3 from Ricochet. Cunningham with some nice D. Pistons trail by 3. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with J.B. Bickerstaff. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Ricochet, no good. The Pistons have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle. And for a younger guy, Cunningham's vision is impressive. He's always watching the floor.
Okongwu, a screen on Hardaway. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Daniels has got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Harris outside. Cunningham on the wing. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And he lobs it up top. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Even though he's young, Daniels tends to make the right decisions with the ball in his hands.
Young, the pass to Daniels. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tim Hardaway. That's his first foul. The Pistons making a switch here. Waters checked in. Karis LeVert's checked in for Atlanta. A 3 off the inbound. Knocks down the triple.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Pistons trail by 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Johnson. Mann, he's checked in for Daniels. And it's Rizachet in for Trae Young. They need this. Pure from three-point range.
The defense gave him a little space, and he took advantage.
Pass to Niang. From deep three-point land. They get it again. Outside for LeVert. Puts up a three. Drains the triple. He has 6.
A good shooter with a smooth stroke. LeVert's ability to hit shots can take him very far in this league.
The 3-ball. The rebound by Detroit. Harris outside. Harris a screen. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge...
Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Atlanta on top. They lead by 3. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Hawks.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Holland, he's checked in for the Pistons. Schroeder passes to Ivy. Schroeder, a screen on LeVert. Ivy's shot is off. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Rizachet, covered by Schroeder. Here's Niang. Nails it from 3. Niang's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, the Pistons have struggled despite the improvement of their young cornerstone, Cade Cunningham. He said, quote, "This league rewards winning. People are going to say everything I'm doing is empty and meaningless until I win games. That's what I plan on doing, and once I do that, all the other stuff will come with it." Guys?
That's a great perspective to keep right there, Allie. Thank you.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Outside man. For 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. Beyond the arc. Holland with a rebound. And Schroeder has got the ball here for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 3. Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture. Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest that.
The steal. The 3 from Rizachet. And the officials called goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
And Atlanta making a change here. Pass to Ivy. Will it go? Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown. Outside man, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Ivy.
Almost
had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And the Pistons making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Kicks it out to Hardaway. This one for three. Rebounded by Johnson. Atlanta leading by 6. And there is a whistle. That goes on Tobias Harris. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Young misses.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, if that was one of my players, I'd think about sitting him down right away and letting him think about that one.
Harris, a screen on Young. 6 to shoot. Jacks up a 3, and it's Harris. That time on the assist by Cunningham. Harris has got 5 now.
And the coaches rave about Harris and his three-point shooting. Helps his team space the floor.
Here's Daniels. No good on the 3. Pistons trail by 3. Hardaway finds Duren to the inside. Back to Thompson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Hawks. Waters is checked in for Thompson.
Coming onto the floor for your Pistons, number 4.
Here's Young. There's 38 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Pistons have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second. Johnson against Cunningham. 19 seconds left in the first half. Waters can't hit. Here's Risacher. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Risacher's got 6 points in the quarter. Waters, the pass to Harris. 1 second left. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. That'll do it for the first half. Appreciate it, Allie. And we'll be coming right back after this break, ready for the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention now to center court. And get ready for the fans half-court shot. Drums, please.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Coach, when you look at the best defensive teams, what's the balance between IQ, the smarts for the game, versus effort?
Well, Brian, it's both. You know, I mean, the effort is a given. You're not going to get anything done in the game without effort. But to be a good defensive team, you have to be smart. You have to understand your opponents, their tendencies both as a team and as individuals. And if you do that, you can cover up for a lot in terms of just raw athleticism.
Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Tim Hardaway is out there with Cunningham. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot. That's J.B. Bickerstaff's 5 as we get going in the second half. Pass to Risacher. The 3 is up. Hits the three-pointer. Risacher's got 9 points.
So good off the catch. The defense has to guard Risacher better than this.
And here's Harris outside. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Down low. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. The 3 from Risacher. Duren with the rebound. Duren's got 5 rebounds tonight. And one thing we know we'll see, Jalen Duren giving his all on the glass stand.
Yeah, Brian, look, he's one of the best per-minute rebounders in this league, and it's what the team needs for him. But he's also become a very good finisher around the basket.
Johnson passes to Young. Johnson a screen on Cunningham. Young can't hit.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
You could really see their confidence growing as this game has gone on. They have reason to believe that.
Yeah, they're in this one. They have some momentum on their side, and they just need to keep up the intensity.
Pass to Risacher. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Good D by Harris. Detroit has gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Jalen Johnson is developing the complete game. He said, I watch the guys who do everything. That's my mindset. I want to be at least solid in every department and then keep building on that, adding bits and pieces here and there. Brian, his versatility is already drawing attention league-wide.
Yeah, there's no question about that, Allie. Thank you. Detroit leading by 3. It's stolen by Johnson. Back to Okongwu. Here's Daniels, hounded by Harris. Okongwu, the pass to Young to halt the run. Oh, the lethal 3-ball of Young.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
Thompson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Hardaway.
2 minutes.
For 3. Rebound Atlanta. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
What a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Thompson outside. Harris outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Here's Daniels. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Durant, pass to Thompson. Unloads. Hardaway, no good.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Cunningham finds Harris. Oh, he's clobbered, and he'll get 3 shots at the line. That one on Young.
Capable of playing both the 3 and 4 spots, Harris's versatility is his greatest strength.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. Back to Niang from outside the arc. Hits the trifecta. Niang's got 9.
Oh, nice ball movement by LeVert. A welcome sign for this team.
He's shooting free throws number 4 and 5 here.
First personal foul.
The free throw drops for Harris. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. And a change for the Hawks. Krejci's checked in, so hits 1 and misses 1 at the line.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Niang, left side. There's the triple. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. 0 chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
Detroit basketball.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Snatched away. And Atlanta looking at who they've got. We've got Clint Capella, George Niang out there with Terrence Mann. Then it's Karis LeVert, and it's Krejci in at the 1. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. And Stan, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Montecchio up top to the right side. Schroeder finds Stewart. Back to Schroeder. Picked by Stewart to take the lead. And it's Niang with the rebound. The Hawks leading. LeVert outside on the wing man. Pass to Niang. LeVert goes against Ivy. LeVert passes to Niang. From downtown, on target from range. And the Hawks lead by 5.
A Swiss Army knife talent. LeVert is very skilled at setting the table for his teammates.
Cuts off the pass. Right side man. There's the 3. The rebound by Stewart.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Schroeder can't get it to go.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Outside for LeVert. Lets the 3 fly. Kept alive by Atlanta. Man, the pass to LeVert. Sends it home from 3-point land. And it's an 8-point Atlanta lead.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Fires the 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
Well, you like the competitive mindset there, trying to answer right back. It just didn't fall.
Here's Niang. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
And it's a completely new group for the Pistons. Young way outside. Nice tray. So good. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
Also, guys, they put in maximum effort on the offensive glass. Great determination to follow shots and not giving up on the possessions.
Pistons trail by 14. There's Cunningham with the 3. Cash from Cunningham on the 3 ball.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
2 minutes.
Pass to Okongwu. Here's Daniels. Back to Okongwu. The 3 from Rizachet. Drops in the 3. And the Hawks lead by 14.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
Well, if you're looking to get points in a hurry as the game clock's running down, that's certainly the way to do it.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Out to Harris. Hardaway, the pass to Harris. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Waters is checked in for Detroit. Ivy comes in for Hardaway. Here's Daniels. 3-pointer off the mark. Pistons trail by 11. Ball stolen. Young looking over the floor. Puts up a deep 3. It doesn't go for him. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Detroit Pistons.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Hawks.
And it seemed like steals ended up making the difference in this game.
No question. Their ability to force mistakes and turn them into points gave them an upper hand tonight.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. LeVert goes against Ivy. Fires for 3. LeVert, and that's good.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Waters, and that's good for 2. There's 21 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Here's Niang. No good with the triple. Lets it go from deep. Duren. And so it's Atlanta easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, thank you.
Formidable front court.
Yeah, both these teams are loaded with a lot of skill down low. Kind of old school. Should be a physical contest.
And a look at the starters for the Cavaliers. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. And it's Allen in at the center position.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The wide open shot from Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. Now, he feels like Darius Garland is the key to that offense. Coach said not many people can stay in front of Garland one-on-one. He's so shifty. So the rotations defensively have to be decisive and quick. And at the other end, we want to force him to work defensively. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Duran finds Hardaway. Here's Waters. Misses the three. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town. Those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
That's a guy you really taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Now, Garland. Allen with the screen for Garland. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The Pistons have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Got that one up quick. Cunningham's got a couple of threes now in the first for Detroit.
And you can play Cunningham on the ball, off the ball. He's really a generational talent, partly because of his versatility. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And here is Harris, following the three-pointer by Donovan Mitchell. Harris passes to Duran, and he drives in, down to 5 on the shot clock. Cunningham's shot is off. Cleveland's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Mitchell kicks to Strus. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Back to Mitchell. To the right side. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Waters. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Now here is Harris. Defended by Strus. Hardaway is screen on Strus.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Waters. covered by Mobley. And the basket by Waters. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Allen with the screen for Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Mitchell's got 6 points.
Whether he's initiating the offense or playing off the ball, Mitchell is equally effective.
Richard, something amazing about Donovan Mitchell. He averages over 20 points per game every single season.
Yeah, he is just a natural, talented scorer. He beats you in so many different ways. What I like most about his numbers, they go up in the postseason.
Nobody near Allen. Off target from three-point range. Pistons leading by 5. Pass to Duran. Cunningham with it. Defended by Allen. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game. Cavaliers making a switch here. Hunter's checked in. Stolen by Mitchell. And Mitchell with a clear path to the hoop. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Mobley with it. Hunter on the wing. No good on the three. Now the Pistons with it. They're on a 14-6 run. Harris, right side. A three-pointer, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough three.
And here's Mitchell from the arc. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Outside Garland. And another 3 for Cleveland.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Here's Waters. Here's Duran. Detroit, no good that time either. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We witness. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Cleveland.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
Another thing they've done well is push the tempo. They're running the floor and converting on the fast break.
They've got Holland. Beasley is out there with Jaden Ivey. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Fontecchio in at the small forward position. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Green passes to Okoro. From past the arc. Bangs home the trifecta. Okoro's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Cavs. Ivy with it. Got a piece of it. Here's Holland. It's Beasley on the wing. Over to the left wing. 5 on the clock. And it's Fontecchio missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Now, here's Okoro. He's covered by Fontecchio. The dive for the ball. Green kicks to Okoro. Fontecchio covered by Okoro. Here's Ivy. No good there off the double clutch. And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Ivy. Sinks the triple.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Cavaliers leading. Jerome passes to Mobley. In the corner, it's Hunter. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. To the wing right side. And there's the call on Javonte Green. That's his first foul. Thompson, he's checked in for Detroit. Then for the Cavaliers, Max Strus comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Green. Detroit, no good that time either. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Thompson against Hunter. Mobley, a screen on Thompson. Hunter, the pass to Jerome. Just 4 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Garland, no good. The Pistons have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Fontecchio, defended by Strus. Fontecchio passes to Thompson. Knocked away. It's stolen by Strus. Fires for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Strus has got the lead up to 4 now for the Cavs.
He just didn't like what he saw inside, so he takes the open transition 3. But if he missed, Coach might have had some words for him.
Now, here's Strus. 6 points for him. Now, here's Garland. He's covered by Fontecchio. Strus kicks to Garland. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another 3 for Cleveland. Greg, you look at today's point guards. So many different types that can be effective.
And there's a lot more freedom for point guards to kind of explore the parameters of their game. Sometimes it's steadying an offense. Other times it's to ignite it.
And here's Beasley after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep. Here's Ivy. A 3-pointer is right on target. Ivy's got a pair of triples in the second now for Detroit.
And we normally see Ivy shoot threes from up top, but no question he can be effective from the corner.
The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Fontecchio missing. The Cavaliers leading by 7. A 3 from Strus. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Now, here's Hunter. The 3 from Garland. Beasley with the rebound. Fontecchio finds Thompson. Kicks it out to Beasley. Thompson sets the pick for Ivy. Fires from deep. Cavaliers with the rebound. The drive by Garland. Pass to Strus. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
3 points.
Garland's got his 5th assist in this one. It'll count. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Cleveland looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble! They're measuring up the shot.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Pistons trail by 13, and so in the game for the Cavaliers, Mitchell and Strus are your wingmen. A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post, and it's Garland in at the point guard. And here is Mitchell, following the 3-pointer by Cade Cunningham. Hardaway passes to Waters. Now Cunningham. Pass to Waters. For 3, Harris. Good on the 3-point shot. Harris has got it back down to within single digits for the Pistons.
Showing the quick hands that time. Harris with the catch and shoot.
And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Mitchell. He's got 9. Kicks it out to Allen. Cleveland moving the ball around. Mitchell dishes to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Mitchell with it. Duran picks him up. The offensive rebound. Pass to Mitchell. Garland with it. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Pistons trail by 7. One of the most explosive scorers in the NBA, the great Donovan Mitchell.
Well, I think what makes his offensive game so elite is that he is a very strong and physical guard. He's improved his pick and roll game, and he's improved his distance from 3. So the space that he has to work from is so impressive. Think D-Wade with a better jump.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
And I love watching Garland mature into a leader. And you know what? He is not done yet.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, Jalen Duren, a physical specimen, is improving the finer points of his game, including his vision. He said, I feel like I've always been a good passer. I've developed more of that as my young career has gone on, understanding the league better and how to win. Kevin?
Yeah, D.A., you know, it takes time, but nice to see his development. Now, Cunningham. After Tim Hardaway missed from long range.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Allen finds Mobley. They need this one. Pass to Strus. Allen with it. Now defended by Cunningham. Really left alone that time. Strus has got 15 points.
Defensively, you have to put lots of focus on Garland, so that opens up things for others to get their shine.
Out to Harris for 3. Drills the three-pointer.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Beasley's checked in for the Pistons. Ivy comes in for Cade Cunningham. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Inside. Kicks it out to Allen. Hunter, no one around him. It's hauled in by Harris.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
And he may never be an all-star, but Richard, Tobias Harris has a big impact on the game.
And he came into the NBA as a 3-man. But in a lot of ways, he's become the prototype modern power forward. Able to hold his own inside, but also space the floor from 3.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Outside Garland. Allen for 3. Got a piece of it. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Mitchell. Fader on the way. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pistons trail by 6. Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. For 3, Harris. Up again. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Cleveland's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Mobley, a screen on Ivy. Hits it from 3-point range. Garland's got 12 in the game.
And Garland can get going from deep, which is why you can't give him very much space.
Harris kicks it out to Beasley. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
Garland against Ivy. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Shoots it. Buries the jump shot. 11 points in the game.
Creating the opportunity, Mitchell makes the right call for this situation.
Got a piece of it. Now 8 seconds separate the 2 clocks. For 3, Harris. Jared Allen grabs the miss. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Shoots the 3. And Donovan Mitchell hits from deep.
Oh, this man can move in transition. Like, look at Mitchell's eyes. They just light up when he's on the break.
To the inside. Pass to Ivy. Driving the lane. Now Beasley. Here's Waters. Covered by Hunter. He got it up. And so it's Cleveland. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. Their defense And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Cade Cunningham, Isaiah Stewart out there with Thompson. Then there's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Waters in at the 3. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Fires the 3. Pass to Jerome. Ball's knocked loose, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession. Wade, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson.
And for the Cavaliers, number 32, D. Wade.
Shot clock at 5. Outside Garland, the 3. Another miss by Garland.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The Cavaliers leading by 11. Hunter with it, picked up by Thompson. The wide open look here for Garland. The shot's good on the assist by Wade. Garland's got 9 points here in the second half. Cunningham for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. And it's Strus missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lets it go from deep. Pass to Thompson. Schroeder with the ball. Stolen by Garland. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Thompson against Strus. And here is Garland. Here's Jerome. 6 to shoot. Back to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. Hunter no good. Pistons trailed by 14. From the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stewart's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Garland kicks to Hunter. Fades away. The shot will not fall.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, that's it right now. He's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Hunter for 3. It's hauled in by Stewart.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Pistons. Wade, a screen on Cunningham. Pass to Wade. Now, here's Hunter. Kicks it out to Garland. Loose in the corner. They can't stop the run with that one.
And not allowing the shooter in an inch of breathing room on that one.
Sure, they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Yes, sir. Cade Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Garland against Cunningham. It's stolen by Schroeder. One-on-one here to tie it up. And Cade Cunningham with the 3. Cunningham's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
The Pistons shooting 41% for the game. And now we've got the intentional foul. A different look now for Cleveland. Allen's checked in for Gene Wade. Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And here's Harris from the arc. Offensive rebound. Mitchell against Hardaway. Now, here's Mitchell. He's guarded closely. Strus a screen on Hardaway. For three, Mitchell gets the three to fall.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For three, Harris. It counts. A tremendous three to tie it up.
And Harris does not back down on these important possessions. He loves coming through for his guys.
Now, here's Mitchell. No good. And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. Live from Little Caesars Arena. You're watching. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Here we go. A loaded backcourt. It's Garland and Mitchell. At the forward spot, it's Strus and Mobley. And it's Allen in at the center. Harris a screen on Garland. Cunningham for three. Down. Goes basket number 6 for him this game. He's taken 12 shots and made half of them.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Mobley finds Garland. Now Allen, all sorts of time. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Ivy, no one around him. No good from outside. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Mitchell outside. Back to Mobley. Strus in the corner. Garland with a screen for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Pulls it from the elbow. Garland, no good. The Pistons leading. That's a 2 from Cunningham. Harris with it. He's picked up by Mobley. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game. Stewart's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Mitchell against Hardaway. Harris kicks to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
And here's Strus for 3. Rebound by the Pistons.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Out to Hardaway. And here's Harris from the arc. Cavaliers with the rebound. Mobley's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Well, Mitchell knows it's not all about him out there. If he can get another guy a shot, he will do it.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish, despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
With 3, Harris. Out to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Mitchell. Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Harris a screen on Garland. Out to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
They needed that bucket, and leave it to Harris to go get it. He knows when it's time to take things into his own hands.
A kick out to Mobley. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Allen outside, shoots a 3. Good! And oh, that was an enormous 3-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Out to Harris. Outside. Buries the triple.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
For three, Mitchell can't connect. And so the big win by Detroit in a tight game. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra.
It's Allen in at the center position. And for Atlanta, Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's Risache in at the 3, small forward. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs, the team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship, BA, in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
Atlanta foul. Daniels. His first. Team's first.
Long range from the inbound. The rebound by the Hawks.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
And the 3 off target. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Puts up a 3. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland.
You love how confident Donovan Mitchell is. On the catch-and-shoot opportunities, there's no hesitation.
Young, the pass to Johnson. First quarter, just over a minute played. And stolen by Mobley. It's stolen by Johnson. Pass to Risache. Now Okongwu, covered by Mobley. Knocked away. Stolen by Strus. And they're pushing it up. Now here's Garland. Here's Mitchell from behind the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, Donovan Mitchell, a 3-level scorer, and fires away from deep with reckless abandon, folks.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up. How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
Here's Daniels. Pass to Okongwu. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Fast break, Cleveland. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Mobley with it. Outside Mitchell. 5 on the clock.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And Atlanta making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 6 on the shot clock. No good on the triple.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. And Mitchell with the slam.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
It's usually interesting. After a bit of a struggle, does the first bucket get you into a little rhythm now?
Hunter. Rebounded by Johnson. Hawks trail by 9. Doris, one thing you can say about Caris LeVert, he knows how to seize an opportunity.
And the thing about it, BA, is it doesn't matter if that opportunity comes when he's being a starter or when he's coming off the bench. His mindset is, my skill set is score, and that's exactly what I'm going to do.
And Cleveland has possession, following the score by Atlanta. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Daniels. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Daniels has got 6 points.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. And no good. The dry spell continues. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
They closed the gap over the last few possessions. But can they push through and grab the lead?
Yeah, it feels like they've ramped up their intensity. They have forced good things to happen. Now they're back in it.
Now here's Johnson. No points so far. It's stolen by Hunter. The Cavaliers leading. And it's Garland on the drive. The three from Mitchell. Cleveland again missing. Takes it inside. Outside to LeVert. Fires in the triple. LeVert's gotten his third basket of the night.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And here's LeVert for three. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 1 quarter in the books. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Atlanta?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
On the court for the Cavaliers. They've got Evan Mobley. DeAndre Hunter is out there with Okoro. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Green in at the 2. The Hawks leading. Pass to Rizachet. 4-3. Sinks it from distance. Risachet's got his first 3 points of the game. When you look back at the history of the league, Doris, no position has evolved more than the center.
You know, B.A., that's a tremendous point, because when you look at some of the best players in the league, they occupy the 5 spot. They're asked to do so much. Defensively, protect the rim. Be able to switch out and guard smaller players on the perimeter. Now you're being asked to be able to make shots from 3. I mean, big man's got a lot of responsibility in today's game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. Let's go with a 3. The rebound by the Hawks. Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Niang, no good.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot, but better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Now here's LeVert. He's got 7. It's stolen. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. And here's Hunter from the arc. It's rebounded by Risachet. The Hawks trailing. Left side man. Here's the 3. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. Cleveland has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. And 6-man, a common term in basketball, has a unique meaning for the Atlanta Hawks, Greg.
Yeah, it's the name of their fan base. Extremely loyal and passionate. And they've swayed the outcome of games.
Hunter, good.
Well, Okoro is a team-first guy that wants to involve his teammates. Pretty pass there.
To the middle. Niang outside. Shot to stop the run. Counted from distance. Niang's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. That's his first foul. Buffkin, he's checked in for Atlanta. Strus, he's checked in for the Cavs. Garland comes in for Green. Garland for 3. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Here's Buffkin. Off target with the 3. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Pure from three-point range.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you're open, Darius Garland will find you.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Mann. Daniels is checked in for LeVert. And it's Young in for Buffkin. Thompson, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Jerome. And the three-pointer goes. Niang's got 6 here in the quarter.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Thompson passes to Garland and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Yeah, communicate. Breakdown.
And coach is sure it should be going the other way. He's challenging the out of bounds violation.
The play is under video review of the NBA rule. There will be 2 minutes to review the play.
It's a great reason to have replay. A call that's easy and quick to confirm on the monitor.
Yeah, it's one of the main reasons the coach's challenge is in place. This isn't a judgment call. There's usually pretty clear and conclusive evidence on an out-of-bounds call. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge, but it's a risk worth taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose a possession on a blown call.
From deep, Johnson, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Assistant Dyson.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Okongwu, a screen on Mitchell. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game. Okiki's checked in for Wade.
Number 3, Chuma Okiki.
Young inside. Okiki's there. Back to Daniels. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. Up top, Johnson. The ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Garland. Here's Okiki. Sinks the tray. Okiki's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, the effort they've shown on defense has been infectious. Everyone on this team continuing to jump at opportunities to come away with steals.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 10. Hunter finds Mitchell. Launches a 3. Garland, no good. Atlanta's gotten only 4 of 9 from beyond the arc here in the second. On the wing, Daniels. Covered by Strus. With some arc. Strus grabs the miss. Here's Mitchell. The kick to Hunter. It'll count. And that's not going to go. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Cleveland on top, up 1. All right, Allie's ready to go. Okay, Allie, appreciate it. And folks, we'll be back after halftime to begin the third quarter. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one. Both teams trying to gain an edge. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
Ricochet and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Hawks 5.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there. And, of course, that one was just crazy.
Buries it from 3.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But, Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Garland against Young. And here's Strus outside. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Young with it. He's picked up by Garland. Johnson on the wing. Beyond the arc. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. Cleveland has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Allen outside. Pass to Mitchell. This one for 3. Ooh, Mitchell with the smooth stroke from distance.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
Okongwu, a screen on Strus. Here's Rizachet. The Cavaliers pull it in. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Oh, they get a hand on it. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Garland for 3. Rebounded by the Hawks. Okongwu's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. Off the mark there with a 3. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime.
His first, team second.
Here's Garland. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead.
Well, you can see how effective Darius Garland can be shooting it. It's all about him finding his rhythm. You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Mitchell with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Oh, with confidence, Mitchell.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
His first shot attempt. That's good from Okongwu. On the assist by Young. Okongwu's gotten his first points in this one. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen finds Garland. And here's Strus outside. And Cleveland another 3.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball. Really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
And he has shown a terrific feel for how the defense is playing him and then taking advantage of that.
Cleveland leading by 4. From deep, Mitchell. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Daniels. That 3's off the mark.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Mitchell, the pass to Strus. Launches it. The rebound by Atlanta. Okongwu's got his 6th rebound on the night. And that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be a 2nd foul of the game. So for the Hawks, Niang, he's checked in for Daniels. And Caris LeVert is subbed in for Young. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Hunter's checked in. LeVert passes to Okongwu. Back to LeVert. Niang a screen. Takes a 3. The offensive rebound. Right wing. Over Hunter. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
Out of bounds. It'll be Hawks ball. A different look for Cleveland. Okoro is checked in for Allen. Green comes in for Mitchell. And Jerome subbed in for Garland. Niang a screen. LeVert with the ball. Green picks him up. LeVert passes to Krejci. Connects from downtown. Krejci's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
Hunter, a screen on Capella. Pass to Hunter. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the 3 to fall. Hunter's got 9.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Just a big-time effort for Donovan Mitchell, providing a lot of energy for the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Hawks trail by 4. On the court right now for Cleveland. They've got Ty Jerome. Max Strus is out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Thompson, and it's Garland in at the point guard position. Hunter with the ball, and it's Man picking him up. Stolen by Capella. Outside Man to the wing, right side. From deep. Cranes the triple.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Niang's gone 3 of 4 shooting from 3. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Hawks. This game is so close. 1 or 2 plays could make the difference.
It's so imperative to try to make each trip count.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game. Here's LeVert. To take the lead. Thompson pulls it in. The Cavaliers leading. Pass to Hunter. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 in the 4th quarter from range. Here's Man. Outside for LeVert. The 3 is up. Knocks down the triple. And the Hawks lead by 2.
I love watching Harris LeVert be assertive on the offensive end. The ability to rise and fire in the catch and shoot.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's the shot he typically makes.
Off target from 3-point range.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from 3 is not the answer.
Strus with the bucket. Tremendous momentum building toward those final possessions.
Yeah, with 8 lead changes so far, it feels like this is going to come down to the last shot.
Pass to LeVert. Knocked loose. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. The putback. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Strus. The 3. 6 to shoot. There's the triple. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
On the wing man. For 3. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Well, that lead didn't last long. Right back to even. What an answer.
Thompson with a screen. Jerome passes to Hunter. Out left to the wing. And it's Garland on the drive. Fires the 3. And Cleveland another 3.
That deflates the crowd in an instant. Way to take back the momentum.
Here's Niang. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The Cavaliers lead by 3. Pass to Hunter. On the wing, Strus. Garland with the ball. Niang's there. Outside Strus. 3-pointer. Nails it. He's now 6 for 8 from the floor.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nailed all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
And when healthy, LeVert is a problem. A multi-dimensional guard who can score, pass, and rebound at an impressive clip.
A big group substitution here for Atlanta. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Risachet, he's checked in for Man. And it's Young in for Krejci.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul. And Atlanta making a change here. Daniels is checked in. There's 1:17 left to play in the 4th quarter. Garland with the ball. And Johnson picks him up defensively. Mobley passes to Garland. Outside Strus. And here's Mitchell. Outside Garland. Jacks up a 3. The shot that time not on target. It's stolen by Garland.
Hawks down. Trae Young. 8 seconds. Team seconds.
Good on the first. And that puts him up 5.
2 shots.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
From the arc. The rebound by Allen. And the Cavaliers with possession here. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
And they barely get to retain possession. Many times, that's a turnover.
Garland, he's open. Cleveland again missing.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Daniels. Three-pointer. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Kept alive. Now Mobley. Outside Garland. There's the three. Knocks down the long J. Here's Allen. Can't connect. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was.
of the crop.
Well, a lot of people would say that this is a guard-oriented league. I think it's a league of all the positions, but tonight, certainly, whoever can win that guard battle will probably go home with the W.
Certainly the headliner tonight. Now a look at Detroit's starting lineup. Down low, it's going to be Harris and Duren. Cade Cunningham out there with Tim Hardaway. And it's Waters in at the 3. Here's Daniels. A deep 3. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Fires for 3. And that one's good. Waters.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
Yeah, it's always nice to see him drop in a triple early in the game. That'll set him up for success the rest of the way.
Now here's Young. Drills it from deep.
How's that for revenge? You know Young is looking to come right back with a triple of his own.
Inside. Now Young with a steal. Pass to Rizachet. Nice form on the 20-footer.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Now here's Johnson. Pass to Okongwu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. All alone. Misses off the right iron.
That was a good look from the mid-range. He'd like to have that one back.
And again, no good by Detroit.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Now Johnson. Left side Young. Here's Daniels. They set the pick. The 3 from Rizachet. Waters grabs the miss. That's tipped. It's stolen by Johnson. The 3 knocks it down from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
The Pistons have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. For 3, Hardaway. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Duren, the pass to Waters. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Here's Daniels. And Atlanta hits again from deep. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break. It's been a big part of their success.
Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Waiters. Back to Harris. Up again. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Well, Coach, it's been discussed a lot, but the Detroit Pistons set a record in 2023 that no one wants to match.
Well, that's for sure, B.A. No franchise wants to suffer through a 28-game losing streak. They thought that team had potential, but they just never found their footing early on, and then things just snowballed on them.
He was all alone on that one. Johnson's got 6 points.
Nice pass by Rizachet. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Assistant.
Pass to Cunningham. Shoots over Young. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And Atlanta with possession here. 4-point game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Hawks. And the switch here also for Detroit. Ivy's checked in. 55 seconds left to play in the first. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Hawks lead by 4. On the wing, Daniels. Offline with a 3. A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
And that one's good. Cunningham.
A pretty big component of Cunningham's game. He knows how to produce from the arc.
Atlanta making some changes here. Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Niang comes in for Daniels, and it's Rizachet in for Trae Young. There's 31 seconds left in the first. Ivy against LeVert. The three ball. The rebound by Atlanta. Niang outside. LeVert outside. Back to Niang. Fires the three. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hawks ahead, leading. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
Yeah, they gave the other team no time to breathe. Every time they got the ball, they were off to the races. And you see how effective this aggressive mindset can be.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. We've got Holland. Malik Beasley is out there with Ivy. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Waters in at the three, the small forward. And here's Ivy from the arc. Capella with a rebound.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. And the Pistons making a change here. Fontecchio's checked in. Ivy passes to Beasley. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Pass to Rizachet. The three is up. Holland with a rebound. Detroit has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot comes out.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Screen by Capella. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Pistons have gone 0 for 4 in the second quarter. And here's Ivy from the arc. He buries it from three. Ivy's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And something Ivy continues to improve. He's becoming a real threat from downtown.
Niang, the pass to LeVert. From downtown, gets the three ball to go. And the Hawks lead by 1.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
And here's Ivy from the arc. They get it back. Pass to Beasley. Fontecchio outside. Shot clock at 6. Fires the three. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got 4 rebounds now. Niang with it. Guarded by Stewart. And here's LeVert for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. LeVert's got 6 points. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it could even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up, not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, Simone Fontecchio, a name some may struggle with, but as well as he's played, get to know it. Actually, his teammates nicknamed him Tech. He said, when I first got to the NBA, they started calling me that, and I was like, guys, I don't like it. No one's ever called me that, but then it stuck to me. Now I like it. Brian?
Yeah, now you have to like it. All right, great story, Allie. Niang, no good. Pistons trail by 4. Beasley outside. Ivy outside. Fires for three. The rebound by Atlanta.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Stolen by Ivy. On the break. And he's going for the oop here. Can't hit that one.
Well, that's why he's out there using his size in the paint.
Man with it. Fontecchio's there. LeVert, that's good.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
And it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 7. Fontecchio outside. Goes up from the top of the key. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Outside man. Let's go with a 3. And the Hawks with another 3.
This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Johnson comes in for Niang. Daniels is checked in for Mann. And it's Trae Young in for LeVert. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Schroeder's checked in. To the wing on the left. The 3 from Risache. He drops it from range. Risache's got 5 now.
Your good mechanics and a high release. Risache's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this. Yeah, he tried to gain position but couldn't quite get there.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Gets the 3 ball to go. He has 6.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ending the quarter up 10. They've been lights out. Thanks, Allie. After the break, we'll see you right back here to begin quarter number 3. And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, he's found his spots, been patient with his shot selection, and it's paid off for himself and the team.
Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Okongwu in at the 5. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Pistons trail by 7. Waters, the pass to Duren. Kicks it out to Hardaway. Cunningham looking it over. Duren with a screen on Okongwu. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Waters. And the 3 off target.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
From deep, Johnson. And it's Harris with the rebound. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Duren finds Harris. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Atlanta. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Johnson for 3. No luck on that one. For Detroit, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half and picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of basketball. And that one's good. Waters.
Terrific energy at both ends to sustain this run.
Yeah, it's normally the defense that fuels a comeback, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Pass to Risache. From outside the arc. buries it from 3. Risache's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
I love how competitive this kid Risache is, coming right back with his own triple.
Harris's shot is good. The Hawks lead by 3. From deep, Johnson, and Atlanta hits again from deep.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Dyson Daniel. Hawks foul. Daniel. 3rd person.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this 3rd quarter now. Harris's shot is good.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Johnson passes to Daniels. Johnson a screen on Hardaway. Daniels misses. Pistons trail by 3. Pass to Cunningham. Duren the screen for the tie. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
You have to put a body on Duren. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Outside Young. The 3-ball. And Cunningham pulls it down. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. Cade Cunningham has faced his share of challenges in his career, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, the injuries, the discouraging losses, but he's remained steadfast through it all. He's a committed and mentally tough player.
Believes in his game and now wants a team around him that can fulfill that need. Atlanta on D. And here's Schroeder outside.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance.
So they take the lead. Harris has got 9 points now in the quarter.
Terrific ball movement leading to the basket. You love to see it.
On the wing man, Ivy defends. Back to Niang, looking to win the run. The offensive rebound. Tipped away. Stolen by Schroeder. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he can't get the first one. Capella, he's checked in for Conley. And a switch here also for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Duren. And the second free throw is good. Here's LeVert. 9 points in the game. Niang outside. Screen by Capella. Outside Johnson. From deep. And Atlanta misses again. Detroit leading by 4. To the paint. Harris outside. That one falls. Coming off Schroeder's feed. Harris has got 12.
And for Harris, it's about getting into a rhythm. Once he does this, he can take over games.
Pass to LeVert. Outside man. Launches a 3. He buries it from 3. Man's got his second basket of the game. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for Detroit. And the foul called on Caris LeVert. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2. He shot 2 free throws in the game. Made 1 and missed 1. And both free throws good for Schroeder. 11 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Hands left side. Gets it off. No good on the buzzer beater. It's been all about Tobias Harris for Detroit. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Hawks trail by 6. Setting the floor for Detroit. Sar Thompson out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Dennis Schroeder. Then there's Jaden Ivey. And it's Reed in at the 5. Niang, that's good.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And here's Ivey from the arc. That shot is off. The Hawks shooting just 37% so far in this one. LeVert passes to man. Back to LeVert to tie it up. And Atlanta hits again from deep.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Niang, pass to man. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Krejci missing. Detroit leading by 3. And here's Schroeder outside. Atlanta with a rebound.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
Pass to Krejci. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Niang. Here's Krejci. From the arc. Drops in the 3. Niang's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Nance pulls down the board. The Hawks have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. It's intercepted. Fast break. Here we go. Puts up a 3. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Atlanta's gotten 3 threes to fall out of 4 attempts here in the fourth. LeVert with the ball. And it's Ivy picking him up. Krejci, the pass to LeVert. Clock at 6. Nance the screen. To take the lead. Out to the right wing. Here's Krejci. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Pistons have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Picked by Reed. And here's Schroeder outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Pistons lead by 3.
Slow defensive rotation causing a breakdown along the perimeter.
Here's Niang. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Niang's got 9 points here in the second half. Ivy finds Schroeder. Fires from deep. They grab their own miss. Thompson passes to Schroeder. Pass to Ivy. Three-pointer. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist.
Big-time stuff from Ivy. A prime-time player on display.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. For the Pistons. We've got 1:28 left in the game.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Hits the trifecta.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Here's Daniels. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Detroit leading by 4. Pass to Waiters. Cunningham outside. From behind the arc. And the Pistons, another 3.
And look at the lack of hesitation. Cade gets the ball and is confident he can make the shot.
Johnson a screen on Hardaway. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
And how about Daniels embracing the spotlight? He loves hitting these big-time shots.
Durant, the pass to Harris. And Jalen Johnson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And some changes here for Detroit. Stewart, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Schroeder in for Hardaway. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Harris. Cunningham against Young. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Schroeder outside. They get it back. And finished off by Stewart.
Great work to clear some space around the rim and set himself up for that putback.
Yes, sir. That was a huge follow. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Reza Shea, no good. The Pistons on offense. 6-point lead. Waters can't hit. Here's Risacher. Pass to Johnson. Takes the three. Oh, he buried the three. Now Young with a steal.
And looking to even the score with a huge three.
Absolutely need a three here.
And so it's Detroit who scraped